Hello everyone. In this lesson we're going to learn how to add details to our main ideas in our expository paper. You should have your expository paper template open on your desktop. You should see what I'm seeing. Now we're going to scroll down to body paragraph 1. And as you can see from our topic box, our topic is weather, and we need two main details about our weather. One right here and one right here. What is a detail? A detail is an example, a fact, or a small story that will prove or explain your topic sentence. By using our mind map, we can look at the ideas we've already created. For weather, I already said that one of the things I like about winter weather is the cold, and another thing I like is that in the winter we have early sunsets. So right there I have my two details that I will be providing in this paragraph. So I've written under detail 1, early sunsets, and under detail 2, cold temperatures. That's the word I'm going to use, but I need to turn it into an example, a fact, or a small story that will prove that that's a good reason to like the weather. So I'm going to say early sunsets. I'm still awake to watch them. I'm going to say early sunsets while I drive home from work. So here I changed the idea of early sunsets into a fact. The fact is that with the early sunsets in the winter, I get to see them while I drive home from work. I haven't written a whole sentence, just a couple of phrases, but I know that I'm using a fact here. In fact, I might even write the word fact so I can remember that. That's what will be in this box when I turn it into an entire paragraph. This detail down here, I probably want to choose something besides a fact. I can choose an example, a fact, or a small story. With this detail, I'm going to tell a little story. That I like the cold temperatures because of one time when I chose cuddly warm clothes to handle the cold. There's one detail, there's another detail. This one's a story, so I'm going to write down that I'm going to tell a little story. Now let's go back to our mind map and see what we're going to be writing for our next paragraph. New Year's party. Two things we like about the New Year's party are music and fireworks. So let's go back and put that in. New Year's party. So I'm going to type music here and fireworks here. Now I need an example, a fact, or a small story about music. For example, I think I will use an example with music. For my detail for my New Year's party, I'm going to write, for music, I'm going to write an example about the music involving live guitars and bass guitars and trumpets. Again, this is not a sentence, it's not even a good phrase, it's just the ideas that I will turn into an example. With fireworks, I think I will tell a small story about how we gather around the bonfire and light fireworks at midnight. Now let's go back to our mind map once again and look at snowboarding. We have fresh powder and we have a terrain park. So we're going to go down and enter fresh powder and terrain park. An example, a fact, or a small story. Again, I'm going to use a story about first time I boarded on fresh powder. And in the terrain park, I'm going to give an example in the terrain park. That will be my example. Again, I'm not writing it, I'm just telling what I'm going to write. That's all there is to writing details. Make sure you choose an example, a fact, or small story to cover the things that are already on your mind map. That's all for now.